I had a really incredible male life, and I was very successful, CEO of businesses, traveling all over the world, speaking, training sales team, all this incredible stuff. And so when I made the decision to transition, I really didn't know what I'd actually gone through in my previous male life. So I started, boom, into my transition. And all of a sudden I went, oh, this is not good. I had tons of questions, but there were no answers. Doctors don't know what it is. So psychologists said, oh, we'll take it. It must be a mental thing. And so they try and push you into this little box that says, this is what happens in a transition. And they really give you some really poor information about what to do with it. And so that happened to me initially. I was using a number of hormones and medications to actually transition chemically the body from male to female, and it made me super sick. And a lot of people go into depression and all kinds of different things. So all of these challenges that I was having with it actually caused me to look at it and go, wait a minute, you know what, my degrees are in biology, nutrition, and nursing. I've studied genetics, I've studied, behavioral biology, all these different things. And what they're telling me to do is counterintuitive to what I really believe I should be doing. So I went off of hormones completely, because I thought, am I female or am I this little pill? So after studying and understanding conflict, I found transition phase and started really looking at it, and I realized that there were three selves, that you've got your body, you've got your mind, and then you've got your spirit mind. I call it spirit mind because it's the next level of mind, and people don't really like the word spirit. They give up a really big part of what they can do to grow. And so I created that, and then I started looking around and I realized what scared the crap out of me, about going into transition. And it was the world, because the world is so big and it's so scary, and it tries to dictate and push so much on us as individuals into our life anymore. And so I started to create this safe area called my world. And in my world, I started to study what really makes up a world. And so in a world, you only have three things: your choices, your relations with things, situations, people, and then you've got experiences. All three of them are measurable, okay? And we give two of them away so easily. We give up our power to choose all the time. And so therefore, we're not really good at making decisions. But when you do that, okay, you also lose your opportunities. And so I started to create my world. So here I am, I'm cruising through this now, right? Woohoo! I've got conflict down, I understand transition. And then I start looking at transformation, and I start talking to people who'd actually been in serious situations, women going through menopause, people who've actually had illness, people with depression, people going through nervous breakdowns, people who've had serious things happen to them. And the most interesting thing was that transformation didn't mean, okay, I'm through with everything, I'm done, now I just go ahead and start living. It meant the beginning. It meant that now I start as a beginner, and then I move to apprentice, and then I move to maybe a little bit of an expert, and I keep growing from there. And what I found is that that's the only way. You're reintegrating in that phase. And that's what happens in transformation, is reintegration. And then once you've actually started to learn that, you can actually have an effect on the world. That's where you can affect change for other people, but you can't do it until you've done it for yourself.